Hello everybody. Today I want to show you how to make an eye splice. Eye splice is required when you want to make a temporary eye at the end of a rope. Here I have a nylon rope, 3 standard nylon rope, so it has 3 strands. So I have opened up about 6 to 7 inches, about 6 inches, and I have secured the ends with tape so that it won't come off. You can burn it as well, but putting tape is equally good. I have marked the center strand as number 1 and the left hand strand as number 2 and the right hand strand as number 3. It's easy when you start tucking, when you start splicing, you won't accidentally lose the end. So therefore, let's start. So this is the rope where you want to splice, and what I do is I simply take this rope and put it over, right? Okay, so I have put number 1 in the middle, number 2 on the left, number 3 on the right. Then I lift up like this. When you can see, right, I pull the number 1 back. You can see the lay of the rope. So I want to pull that one out, right, lift up, and I want to put number 1 inside. Okay, so number 1 is going inside. So number 1 is gone, right? Then I check number 2, and it's going over this strand and going under this strand, right? Going over this strand and going under that strand, right? So that's number 2 is going. So number 1 is gone, number 2 is gone. Now I turn over, okay, and I put my number 1 and number 2 onto right hand side. Number 3 is yet to go, so I take number 3 and pass it through this end, right here, through that strand. So 1 is gone, 2 is gone, 3 is gone. Now I turn it over, right? So now first we tuck number 1, so I look for number 1 again. So it's going over this and under this. So going over this and going under this. Here we go, right? Over and under, right? Then next one is number 2. Then I turn a little bit, going over this, going over this and going under this, right? Okay, over, under. Here you are. Okay, keep turning towards you, right? So you have finished 1 and 2. Now this is number 3, right? Over, under, over, under, right? Keep going like that. Look for number 1 again, right? Okay, number 1. So over this, sorry, number 1. Over this, under this, right? So that's the lay of the rope, right? It's always better you keep it on a table like this, on a board like this, so it's easy for you to see from top the ropes, the strands. This is number 1 now, going over, going under, over, under, right? So that's your number 2. Keep turning towards you, over and under. Alright, over and under. Then we come to number 3. Over and under. Keep going. Look for number 1 again. That's number 1. Over and under. 2, keep going again, right? That's number 2, over, under. You can very clearly see the rope is opening up because it's a nylon rope. If it was a manila rope, it will be very tight inside the lay, so it will be a bit difficult for you to open up, right? So for demonstration purposes I use this one, so it's easy for you to see. And then go over and go under, right? So, and then I keep opening up, right? And then look for number 1 again, right? That's number 1, over, under, over, under. Then number 2, over, under. Right? Then that's number 3, over, under. There you are. Turn again. Number 1, over, over, under. Come to number 2, over, under. Going, number 3, over, under. So now I have come almost 4 inches in my splice. I want to roll it a little bit and then give it a good finish, right? Now at the end, when you finish your splice, you must see the 3 ends must be sticking in 3 directions like that. Okay, you can see it's like a flower in 3 directions. If the splice was wrong, it won't look like this, right? So it has come nicely, and we have completed the eye splice. So you have a temporary eye here, right? It won't let loose, it's really tight, right? Okay, so even you can practice this, but please be good enough to mark the ends 1, 2 and 3 so you won't miss when you are splicing, right? So this is yet another knot under my title Knots, Bends and Hitches. Please be good enough to subscribe to my YouTube channel, and thank you. Bye bye.